Hello and welcome. Today, I'll explore an important truth: prosperity is your birthright and your natural condition. Here I will uncover how health, happiness, and wealth are not things we have to chase, but rather states we are born into. The struggles, lack, and unhappiness we face are signs that we've strayed from our true nature. By realigning ourselves with the universal laws of prosperity, we can restore our natural state of abundance. Let's dive into what this means for your life and how to reclaim the prosperity that is rightfully yours. One of the most fundamental aspects of human life is health. When we look at a newborn baby, we see vitality, strength, and life in its purest form. Health is the default setting for our bodies, and it's only when we deviate from our natural path that illness and disease enter. How do we stray from our natural state of health? The stresses of modern life, poor diet, lack of exercise, and toxic thoughts all contribute to disease in the body. We often think of illness as something that happens to us, but much of it stems from being out of balance physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Think of it like a river. When it flows freely, it's vibrant and full of life. But when debris, pollution, or blockages interrupt its natural flow, the water becomes stagnant and unhealthy. Our bodies work the same way. When we are in alignment with our true nature, eating nutritious foods, staying active, managing stress, and keeping our minds clear, we remain in a state of health. To restore your natural state of health, you need to realign your habits, thoughts, and energy. The first step is acknowledging that health is not something you need to chase, it is your natural birthright. Begin by tuning into your body's needs, practicing mindfulness, and removing anything that may be toxic to your system. Just as the body has an innate ability to heal, you too have the power to return to health by making choices that are in harmony with your natural state. Another significant area where we often fall out of alignment with our true selves is our happiness. You are born happy, think of the joy and laughter of a child. Yet, as we grow older, we sometimes lose that sense of pure happiness, often because we make choices that lead us away from it. Unhappiness is not a natural condition, it's a conscious choice. While this may be a difficult truth to accept, it's empowering because it means we have control over our emotional state. Unhappiness often arises from focusing on external circumstances, dwelling on past failures, or worrying about the future. But happiness doesn't come from external sources, it's an inner state that flows naturally when we are aligned with our purpose and true nature. When we allow negative thoughts, comparison, or fear to dominate our minds, we step out of alignment with our inherent happiness. It's like walking into a room full of sunlight and choosing to close the curtains. The light is still there, but we have chosen to block it out. The good news is that because unhappiness is a choice, so is happiness. To reclaim your happiness, start by shifting your focus from what's wrong in your life to what's right. Cultivate gratitude for the blessings you have and recognize that happiness is already within you. Practice mindfulness, affirmations, and positive thinking, and you'll notice how your emotional state begins to shift. Remember, happiness is your natural condition, and once you stop resisting it, it will flow into your life effortlessly. Just as health and happiness are your natural conditions, so is prosperity. Struggling for existence is neither noble nor necessary. The belief that we must toil endlessly for wealth is a limiting one that contradicts the truth: you are born to be rich. Many of us have been taught that wealth is something we have to earn through hard labor, or that desiring wealth is greedy. However, these beliefs keep us trapped in a mindset of scarcity. Wealth, like health and happiness, is a natural condition. It's only when we stray from the laws of prosperity that we experience financial lack. Think of wealth like the rain that waters the flowers. When the conditions are right, the rain falls and the flowers bloom without effort. In the same way, when we live in alignment with the universal laws of prosperity, wealth flows into our lives naturally. However, when we operate from fear, lack, or limiting beliefs, we block the flow of abundance. To attract wealth, you must first shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Start by understanding that wealth is not something you chase, but something you attract by aligning with the laws of prosperity. These include principles like gratitude, generosity, belief in your own worth, and the willingness to serve others. One of the most powerful prosperity principles is the idea of circulation. Money, like energy, needs to flow. When you block it out of fear or refuse to share it, you block the flow of abundance in your life. But when you give freely, trusting that more will come, you create space for greater wealth to flow into your life. Also, recognize the power of your thoughts. Just as negative thinking can block your happiness, thoughts of lack can block your wealth. Shift your focus from what you don't have to what you desire, and affirm that wealth is on its way to you. Trust that the universe is abundant and that there is more than enough for everyone, including you. When we talk about health, happiness, and wealth as your natural conditions, what we are really talking about is living in alignment with your true nature. Your true nature is one of abundance, peace, joy, and prosperity. It's only when we stray from this path, through limiting beliefs, toxic habits, or negative thinking, that we experience lack, illness, or unhappiness. The most empowering lesson from this teaching is that you have the power to choose. You can choose to realign yourself with health, happiness, and prosperity, and when you do, your life will begin to transform. Start by examining your thoughts, beliefs, and habits. Are they supporting your natural state of abundance, or are they pulling you away from it? Once you start living in alignment with the universal laws of health, happiness, and wealth, you'll find that everything you desire comes to you naturally. The struggles will fade away, and you'll step into the fullness of who you are meant to be, a healthy, happy, prosperous person. In conclusion, prosperity is not something you have to chase or struggle for. It is your birthright and natural condition. Health, happiness, and wealth are yours when you live in alignment with the universal laws of abundance. By recognizing that illness, unhappiness, and financial lack are signs that you've strayed from your true nature, you can begin the journey back to your natural state of abundance. Claim your birthright today by making conscious choices that align with the laws of prosperity, and watch as your life transforms in miraculous ways. Thank you for joining me in this teaching, and remember, prosperity is your natural condition. Embrace it and live the abundant life you were born to have. And know that the words you speak reflect the prosperity consciousness you possess.